Alright guys, Walt Carpenter here. I want to show you a couple products. I'm in the air in my pit area at home working on preparing for a nice race. I want to bring a couple items to you guys and also show you how to change your bearings in your Tekin T8 motors. Clean them up and get them going. Also, I'm going to use some of these great bearings from Boca bearings, orange seal high performance ceramic bearings. That's going to have this motor running great. And a lot of guys need to learn how to work on maintenance. Maintenance on the motor is real serious when doing RC racing. These guys at Tekin, Randy Pike, Cheryl Campbell, they're good to help you get your motors back to you and your speed controllers back, but you got to do your job also by keeping the maintenance up on these type of products. So like I said, we're going to put orange ceramic bearings in here. I love these bearings. They're like a grade 5 ceramic. The balls are great. You can order them through Boca bearings. I like them. Normally once you get them, they last a great while. Of course you want to do maintenance, keeping everything clean. And so if you want to get this part number, you can get it off of there. Go to the website. They'll be glad to help you at Boca. Fast shipping. I love the products. They also have oils, grease, cleaning products also. This is a hybrid orange seal bearing, ABEC number 7 to be exact. They have non-contact seals. 50% ceramic is the way to go. You don't have to change those gritty, yucky bearings. You know, you can destroy the competition with these right here. These are the way to go. Definitely take it from Crook Daddy himself. Boca bearings, get the juice, the orange juice, the LBT seal ceramic bearings, 50% faster. You will definitely be happy, especially running them in your Tekin T8 motors. Doesn't matter what size, what application you got. Tekin is also the way to go. Visit the website, call Randy, call Cheryl, call Ty. They're all great. They're gonna help you out, but you gotta do maintenance. That being said, let me show you what I'm gonna clean my car, my motor with. Okay, the products that I use, Boca bearing have great products to clean motors also. I like the good people at CowRC.com. This is called the Cow Duster from CowRC. I use it to clean my Tekin speed controllers, my Airtronic servos, everything electrical. I use this on to blow your car, good air in the can. It is great, it's non-flammable, and it leaves no residue, none whatsoever. Cow Duster, you want that. This here is the Moose Slick from CowRC. This is a silicone base product. It's good on, you can use it on metal, glass, rubber, plastic, anything. Hinge pins, shock shaft, bushings, bearings, drivetrains, gears. I love this. This is great. It's called Moose Slick from CowRC. Okay. Now we also have the Mood Tour cleaner and the greaser. This is what I like to clean my motors with, my T8 Tekin motors. I like to also clean out anything that has grease, like shocks. If I get a busted shock, when I clean the oils and grits out of my diffs and everything, I love this product here. It eats the grease up, get it out your way. This is the Mood Tour cleaner and the greaser. Alright guys, let's do it. Okay, so we got our Tekin motor. I'm gonna change these bearings out, so I'm gonna do it fast and show you guys. So pay attention. The things you're gonna need: some little Loctite, 2.0 nut driver, a 3/32 old toothbrush laying around. I like to use another little wrench for my bearings. Okay. First, what I like to do, we're gonna get these good Boca bearings out of the packs, and we're gonna use this here silicone oil. I like to put my bearings when I oil them. I like to put them on like a little tool or something, give them a little space like that. Hit them with that. That's just to coat your bearings, and then I'll sit those to the side, let them air dry real quick. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna start getting all these screws out of here. That's where the 3/32 kicks in at. Keep all these little screws to the side. It's very important to maintain the motor. If you want your motors running good for you, Tekin is a great company. They make awesome products. Don't just be ridiculous and not manage your motors, because they will give. Okay, as you can see, the bearing normally sits out, but it's stuck right here, so that'll pop right out. Just take this, it's been ran for a nice little bit, so it's kind of stuck in there. Popped it out. Look at that bearing, nice and yucky. Once again, that's the way to go. So we're gonna take that out. We got this here, got dirt and stuff. We're gonna clean that up. I'm gonna pull that out. Sit that to the side. Okay, now you got the 3 screws here on the bottom. We're gonna take the 2mm, pop that out. Okay, now that we have that all out, put those screws. You gotta keep up with your screws and your plates and all your hardware parts. Okay, now you have this board here. You gotta check this for cracks and everything like that. But you got these 3 screws there. Take those out. See how easy that was to turn? That's why I use Loctite, because by those screws being loose, that'll allow your bearings and all your inner parts to vibrate and wobble out. Keep your screws nice and tucked together. Okay, so now, as you can see, hollow, nice and clean. So I'm gonna take the toothbrush. You can brush it out real good, because after dirt getting these motors real easy, it's very simple. Just proper maintenance to keep you running longer. They're not cheap, so spend a little time taking care of your products. Now, what I'm gonna use there, I'm gonna use the Move Tour cleaner. The Move Tour cleaner is gonna clean all that stuff out of there. I'm gonna get a little rag also right here, because it's gonna get a little nasty. I'm gonna spray in there a little bit. Spray around there like that. Then I'm gonna take my brush, get all that little dirt and grit out of there. Let that motor run nice and free, smooth. Okay. Once again, I like this is like an alcohol base. It just dehydrates right on up. So got that cleaned out. Try to get as much dirt as you can, as you can see. Another thing you need to check out is these here. These are your solder tabs where you solder your wires on. Check this here. Make sure there's no cracks. Any cracks in this and you'll get glitches and everything real bad. So take care of that. We don't have any. Everything is nice and smooth. Gonna let that air dry for a little bit. Alright, now we have this. This is like a little computer board. This is very important. Also, another thing you want to check on these are these black little boxes, little capacitors and stuff that's on your motor. Okay, so you take your little brush, kinda, you don't want to spray nothing seriously on this because you don't want to hurt nothing with no type of cleaning products. So I got something for that, thanks to Cow RC. Air in the can. Alright, we're gonna put this in here. Gonna take it, blow the dirt away. Also, I can heat up in there a little bit. Okay. Awesome. That's the duster. Alright, let's get this bearing out of here, guys. I like to take my can, sit it up here. Flip it upside down. I take my wrench. Probably take something here. Give it a couple taps. And there it is. Pop right out. Nice and smooth. Here's your bearing. Okay? We're going to get that out of there. Okay? Set that to the side. Let's kind of brush that in there where that bearing was at. Spray a little bit of that. There you go. Alright. The cap. We're going to take the degreaser. Kind of spray that. Spray that. Get the other one. Spray that too. Take your little brush. Introduce them to each other. Brush. This is your Tekin cap. Tekin cap. This is the brush. Alright. Wipe that down a little bit. We're going to sit that to the side. Let it dry also. Once again, it's very easy. I mean, I'm at 13 minutes into this, and it's very important. It ain't gonna take long if you just take care of it, because sending it back to Tekin and I know Randy, and they have a lot of problems with guys not cleaning their motors, doing maintenance. That's what I'm here for, to make helpful little videos like this. So if it helps, awesome. If the products are even better, great. If one person learns something out of this, that's even better too. Okay, sometimes you put your pinion gear on here and it has a tend to kind of get a little burr right there. You can take a little sandpaper or a little Dremel and smooth that little burr out, because that bearing will be hard to slide on that and off. So you want to make sure you take care of that. Okay, so now we have everything clean, everything broken down. Now it's time to assemble this thing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our nice clean and dried out can. We're gonna take our circuit board. Okay, and we're going to apply the bearing. Bearing here, got our orange seal ABEC number 7 bearings from Boca bearings. Alright, we got that in there, pushed down all the way. Alright, let's pop her back in here, install it, put this motor back together. Okay, now one thing when you're using these, like I said, the vibration, will make this vibrate. All of the bearings will get messed up real bad by the vibration. So that's why we got the Loctite. I use the Loctite. You just need a drop. One drop. Okay. Back it in, back it out, back it in. That's my rule of thumb. Nice and snug. You want that Loctite to get on all the threads and stay put. Because these motors by Tekin, they get real high in our RPMs department, which make vibration and so forth. Okay, back it in, back it in, back it out, back it back in. What that do, that's just my version of getting thread lock on all the threads. I like to crank them down, make sure they nice and snug. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and cap her off. After you made sure no cracks and none of that stuff are on there, she's ready to put up. Once again, Loctite these outside screws. Too much, so I'm gonna share that with the next door neighbor screws. Get some on those real good. It's a must. Make Loctite your friend. In, out, crank it down. Like I said, guys, these motors are not cheap. Take care of it. In, out, crank it down. It's very important. Maintenance is a must. I love all the products. Kyle RC make great products. Cleaning products just strictly for maintenance. Maintaining your products. Your equipment. Keeping it up to code. Okay. So now the back part is nice and installed. Let's go all the way in. Sometimes you can want, if you guys want to add shims, if you have a lot of little slop and play in your motor, you want to take that out. You can add a couple shims by just putting it right there. A couple shims, and put your bearing on. We're gonna go back with the ABEC number 7 bearing, created by you know who. Okay, we're gonna put this back in here. Okay, it's seated. Now we're gonna go with the casing. You want that casing to kind of sit down in there on the bearing. Some people put it on the casing and then put it back in. You could do that also. I'm just gonna put a couple more screws in. I'm not gonna put all 20 million screws. I guess I could though. Put some Loctite here. Alright, you line your motors up. Line your holes up. Okay. Now before I do this, I want to show you guys. Okay, I run the Mugen brand MBX6, which is the awesomest car in the planet also. And they have these. Kyosho have them. All different other companies have these. These are your motor mounts. You have 2 holes, 4 millimeters here, 4 millimeter there, and then you also have the 3 mils. Okay, I like to have my soldering tabs when I solder in my car. I like to have them up, or as close as I can get them in that direction. So I try to line them up like that to where when I slide it in, my tab's gonna be right at the top. Sometimes you see people with their soldering tab is all the way to the side, almost touching the chassis, waiting to hit a bump, electrocute it, short it out, blow it up. Hey Randy, I need your help. My system just burnt up. The tabs touched the chassis. Everything's on fire. Keep that in mind. So turn that, match up your hose before you lock her down. So once again, I have that one there and I have that one there. It has a slight tip, but hey, that's good. It's good. It's better than hitting that chassis. Okay, right there. Nope. There you go. Let's see if I can have it turn it that way. No. Okay, we'll go that way. And crank your screws down, in and out, lock it down. Make Loctite, like I said, guys, your best friend in the whole wide world. Good old Loctite. Put it on my pinion gears and everything. Okay, it's not centered, but I torqued it down. Okay. Once you get them set in there, you'll be good to go. So you kind of don't want to crank them down. I'm just tightening that one down because I have another one across the street over there. So we're going to come on in with there. I'm at 21 minutes, guys. I just tore my motor down, cleaned it. Got a great set of bearings in there provided by Boca bearings. You can go on the website bocabearing.com, add bearings in your cart. They are super fast. The bearings come out within like 2 days. They shipped. I have no problem with getting my bearings from them. Super fast. And then see, nice and smooth. Alright, we want to thank the good people at Tekin for making great products, keeping us electric RC 1/8 scale racers on our wheels. We also want to thank Boca Bearings with these ABE EC number 7 orange seal bearings, ceramic bearings, 50% faster. 50% faster. Invest in those. Boca. CowRC.com. You can get you some motor cleaner. Spray those. The degreaser. This is the Mousse Slick. This is what I oil and seal. Put a nice seal on my hinge pins, joints, gears, anything that it don't squeak. You want to get rid of that squeak. This is a great product to have. And the cowl duster. The cowl duster is Awesomeness Maximus. Take care of all of your electrical, RX-8 components, Airtronic, anything electrical that you got. You spray this on there. Instead it's compressed air in the can. It'll work. You just accomplished changing these bearings out with a fresh set of ceramic bearings provided by Boca. Walt Crook Daddy Carpenter, and bring more videos and more great products real soon. Don't forget bocabearings.com.